Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name Woman 74, back with Ruler Waves 3 as France, where currently it is January of 1932, and Germany is getting pretty mad at us. I've halted a number of builds, and it's made the monthly balance just barely positive. Unfortunately, the requirement to start, you know, activating some ships is going to put a bit of a damper on that. Yeah, I'll get the Emil Bertins and yeah, the Tatronauts ready to go. I probably want to get this guy removed pretty soon and move someone off of another ship, and then I do have commanders I have to assign to Nancy and Foudroyant. And I was checking this, although it looks like I don't have any above averages available. The 8th and 6th Coastal Destroyer Divisions each have one, so we can do that quickly. Um, yes, and then division editor, that means that those divisions don't have commanders anymore. Okay, assign a commander here. Just honestly take that incompetent guy, because that division doesn't have anything on it, and I'd rather get him out of the pool. Um, of oh, these destroyed divisions have average CVs. I can move them. I mean, okay, they're CVs, or Captain de Vassau's, which are average, so they're not really needed right now. Um, yeah. So one thing I was looking through the ship list. One thing I've noticed is that two of my battle cruisers, this would be Aquitaine and Marseille, are unupgraded. Um, so I think it would be a reasonable idea to send these ships in to get a proper upgrade. And when I say proper upgrade, advanced directors is the big one. I'm gonna clear all tertiary graphics. I'm gonna switch to dual purpose 5-inch guns. I remove the Terschbat. Does have a catapult astern. I might do unarmored secondaries. Just so I can get a little bit more anti-aircraft firepower on her. Yeah. I think that's the rebuild I want for now. On Aquitaine. Not really seeing a reason why to do, much different from this. Actually, I will put this back pair there. Um, those out slightly. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a reason. Actually, hold on. The set position of these guys back there, and then set position of these guys back here, because otherwise I'd be in the blast effects of the super firing turret. Yeah, this looks fine. No machinery replacement. Just swapping out the guns and fire control and the SecBat. That that ship will probably later on get modernized a bit more. We'll probably get a machinery replacement at some point in the future. But right now, I think this is the play. She'll be out for only 6 months. Um, and when she's back in service again, she'll be proper good. Um, okay, send her in. Gotta do the same to Marseille, and I think St. Louis also needs the update. So I assume I can, yeah, I can get the better 14-inch guns on her. So go Advanced Director, get rid of the 4-inch dual purpose, switch to dual purpose 5-inch guns. I'll do 3 anti-aircraft directors. The last one takes up so much weight. That I'm not sure it's worth it. Is this fine? Doesn't have any aircraft. Not having aircraft is a problem. Um, okay, so to get the aircraft on, how much just two? I'll do 1 aircraft and then add more 5-inch guns. So, yeah. Um, she's only doing 25 knots right now because she's kind of old, she's kind of ancient. Um, yeah, we'll get 1 aircraft on her. At some point, this would be a ship I'd want to modernize or, give a machinery rebuild to. Not right now. I don't have the funds for it. I don't have the time for that. Um, okay. Set position these turrets about there, and then actually auto place the guns again. So I think that's fine. That's fine. I'll do that, and then I'll do this. Okay, cool. Graphics department. Need the catapult. Pressing old 180. Set her back here. I need a crane. Crane 2. And I think yeah, I'll just do this. I'm not gonna have the float plane on it. So that, she still looks good even when, like, the float plane is deployed. Alright, there we go. I think that's the rebuild. Oh, hold on. Topside weight exceeded. Let me see if I can get that, extra anti-aircraft director. Yeah, okay. So she's hit her limit on weight, but she's gonna be a ship which would have a priority engine rebuild in the future. Like Marseille, Nancy, Foudroyant, and Rouen definitely. Um, I think yeah, not Strasbourg. The ship we just sent in, the previous one we just sent in, also has a decent shot. Maybe Strasbourg. The Dunkirks are the issue with the Dunkirks is that they only have 11-inch guns, but I do feel like it's probably somewhat worthwhile to keep them around. So the last ship I do need a rebuild on is Denton to an advanced director. Um, but these really old battleships, I don't think I'm going to do a main gun replacement on them. I don't think that there's any point in attempting that. She does have the float plane catapult on her. She doesn't have a crane on her. Probably add. Yeah, we gotta add a crane on her. Crane 2. So this will just be a quick modernization here. Um, Actually, no. Anti-aircraft directors, I'll do 3. Where do I put these guns, though? That's the question. Um, I mean, they're certainly right that blast effects from the turrets are going to impact them. Maybe I'll move the boats. Yeah, let's move the boats. Um, yeah, let's remove that boat and this boat to get the guns in. So we can have a pair there, have a pair there, and then I'm gonna kind of want the back pair to be like here-ish, which means that these boats are gonna have, yeah, these boats would have to get moved, so I will just remove them. I'll remove that boat, I'll remove that boat. Then let's add in a couple boats again. 30-foot with ends and center support, and just move this slightly more. Actually, no. Ooh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Move, remove. Set position of that there. Mirror that. I will get rid of that crane and add it back in. I'll do 28-foot with divisions. So we'll kind of do that like there-ish. Mirror that. Copy it again. Put it there and mirror it. Now with this crane, mirror it. Remove, mirror. There we go. I think that's the modernization for Denton. I don't think it's all that worthwhile to upgrade her guns, because I'm not sure I want to keep her around long after this war. Um, I was originally thinking, oh, keep the 21 knot battleships around for longer. I'm honestly really thinking that anything below like the battleship France, I'm not gonna say shouldn't be retained after this war, but probably shouldn't be retained once the 6 fast battleships we have under construction are done. Um, France is one I could probably modernize to like 26 knots and make her somewhat compatible with other stuff, somewhat competitive. Like she's got the firepower or France has the firepower to be updated pretty well. Um, I assume Condorcet. Oh, Condorcet doesn't actually have a proper upgrade either, so we should probably do that. Advanced Director. Um, get rid of the 3-inch. I'll start with that. Does have the plane, right? Yeah, she does have the. Oh, she has the amidships catapult. And she does have the yeah, Condorcet does have the upgraded guns. So that's helpful. Yeah. Load her up with light anti-aircraft. If we go 14, we'd have to have one center line then. Yeah, okay. That just barely works. So if we have one center line secback gun, she'll be fine. Where'd I put a center line secback gun on this ship though? That's a very good question. Doesn't really have room for it. Just put it like here-ish. I'll move a couple boats. Kind of cursed to have the gun there, but okay. Yeah, that's cursed, but hopefully that'll work, right? Yes, I do want to armor the turrets that heavily. She does have the upgraded 14s. Okay, so this will get me a number of decently modernized ships. Kind of get all the old stuff with old fire control, old aircraft up to date, and finally starting to standardize a little bit on 5-inch dual purpose as secondary batteries. I thought as I could have unarmored them and tried to get a little bit more secondary battery, but I think I'm gonna leave them armored on her. This is really expensive though. Like it is expensive enough that I think I'm gonna halt Jean Bart for now. And then the last ship I need to do a major rebuild to, and this will take 12 months, is Admiral Ob. Ob will go up to these guns, 2-inch, turret wise. Start with 10-inch turrets and like 4-inch turret top. Dual purpose 5-inch guns, and she does need an aircraft. So right now that catapult is located there. I'm gonna clear the above water mounts. Graphics wise, hold on. Let me sponsor all these. Okay. Nope. Decrease guns. So position that turret there. Position the X turret there. Okay, I'm gonna need to clear the funnels. And honestly, remove most of this superstructure. Yeah. So I'm kind of imagining that we're just like full cutting back the superstructure here to something else. Given just how much of a rebuild this is. I'm gonna auto place the SecBat again for now. Let's see if we can go up to 12-inch. Um, so graphics wise, rid of that layer. Get rid of that layer. Honestly, get rid of that layer. Okay, how about this? I will position the W and C turret in a similar spot to each other. Um, where do I want these? Do I want them like up here? Yeah, because then there'd be funnel, you'd probably have catapult, you can have some stuff back here. Set rest angle 0, position the turret back here. So you have those back to back. Um, Big funnel forward. Move the turrets back a bit. Seaplane hangar. Probably 6 aircraft. Give me the J&K catapults. Get me HIFG torpedo tubes. Then, honestly, cut back to 4 planes. Only get 2 sets of torpedo tubes. I want to be able to get a larger secondary battery. Like that. I think that's looking pretty good. It will, it's going to cost a lot and it's going to take a while, but you know, nice solid rebuild for Ob. Here. I will actually move this turret a little bit further back, move this turret a little further back, move the funnels around, just to give her a little bit more extra new bridge room. Third funnel there, fourth funnel there, so she's got 2 long funnels. Let me set up some set up her secbat guns. Oh, hold on. Auto place. Oh, that might have screwed everything up. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. There we go. So first set there. Hold on. Second set. Oh wait, no. Third set, like, I don't know, maybe here. Let's go to dreadnought for those. Do I want late dreadnought turrets? I think I want. I think I want normal dreadnought turrets for the 8-inchers. Okay, so catapult wise, where do I want the catapults placed? So that's going to be a big deciding factor in how the rest of this goes. I think having the catapults like roughly here is fine. I will position the torpedo tubes then kind of further back. So yeah, the torpedo tubes will be located astern, in which, so the hangar would be approximately here, which means I'd want these other guns set further back. So we're talking about like here-ish. And this would presumably be like a boat deck or something. How about I set them here, set the rest angle like 200. Set them like here-ish and then set these guys a little bit further out. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. So structure 3 on the newly reconstructed Admiral Ob. It's gonna go like this. Um, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's looking okay for structure 3. Um, structure 4, I probably do want it to be the float plane hangar, so that's gonna go. Um, hmm. So we'll do this, that. Actually, how about I go here and a back. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'll go up. Up to there, in a little bit. And actually, no, how about we go just somewhere random on this side? Okay, so we got the hangar kind of in place. No, structure 5 remains there. All right, so um, I'll probably build like kind of my own aft structure back here. I do need something over here, but I can do that with probably a rectangle. So hmm, how do I want to handle this? How about how about structure 5 just kind of goes here across? Okay, so I'm gonna add a circle somewhere up there. And boop boop. Okay, cool. 10-foot medium gray. Nope, need a bigger one. So like a 12-foot medium gray for the conning tower. Now there. I'm gonna get like a tripod mast in. I think mast tripod for seals with cross trees 2 is probably about suitable. I know that the turrets will go over that a little bit, unfortunately. Um, yeah, hopefully not too bad. Actually, let me get the catapult rotatings in here too. Rest angle, mirror it to the other side. I might only get a float plane to one side. Yeah. Set rest angle on this crane to 180. How about we do 190? 190 degrees. Mirror that. So I'm not gonna have the two float planes on. I'll just have the one float plane. I might put some extra boats over here. I don't know on that one specifically. There. What do I do a mass tripod for destroyer smallest? I'm curious as to how big that is. That is tiny. Kind of funny to put on, but no. I want a mass pole. Pole with simple cross tree. I probably do need to make bigger shape pack for this. But, oh well. Okay, so back here, I do need additional structure. Let me go down to, like, rectangle. Actually, oh, I should put a rangefinder, like a 15-foot rangefinder on her. I'll probably, add another one of those astern, too. Yeah, this will be expensive, but the thing is that Jean Bar is gonna cost like what, 6,000 a month for 16 more months. This would cost 4,000 a month for 12 months. I can get this out sooner. And that's currently the thought. And right now, she's not a useful ship, so that gets me a useful ship. And I mean the goal is just get useful ships out as soon as I can. If you're going to war, that's what you want. If there's ships that are going to be far out in terms of construction, those don't matter as much. You want to get the stuff you can get into service quickly. Um, that's typically how I look at it. Let's do a rectangle solid large. Like, okay, that's way smaller than I thought it would be. Let's do a big rectangle square. Why do we want to do a CV elevator? Um, okay, 26 by 40. That looks like that. Uh, Honestly, that doesn't look terrible. Right there. That fits. Okay, let's do a rectangle square. I don't know, 12 foot or something. Actually, no. How about we do a rectangle or rectangle solid large? A rectangle graded large too for a little bit of detail if I really want to. That is a rectangle graded large. I'm a moron. So I think that's normally used for like cargo hatches and stuff, but you know, I kind of want to use it for other stuff too. Okay, so mirror that square and remove the old one. Okay, CL mass tripod. Or mass tripod CL2. Rest angle 180. Actually, no, no. Set it back to 0. We will add in, copy that circle, set its position out there. Copy the mast pole, set its position here. Copy the rangefinder, set rest angle 180, set its position out there. And then boats. Actually, let's add another crane. Well, no, boats first and then crane. Um, let's do it to like a 25 with divisions, maybe. That's even big. Boat 21 divisions. A tiny boat, though. But a crane. Just a crane 1, actually. Kind of just over there. I'll set resting like 2 degrees. Wow, let's do like a 30-foot with ends and center support boat, but like more over here. Or, maybe a little bit kind of off to the side by the amidships turrets. Then I'll do a nice little boat, 30-foot with divisions. Like kind of more off here-ish. Alright, there we go. The rebuilt Admiral Ob. Everything's good? Yes? Alright. Ob's going back in. This will be expensive for... The other thing I need to rebuild is I need to rebuild these old cruisers. The Cosmo and Shrouds. Probably, give the at the very least give the Dugoitois an update to the R1926 configuration. I might not be able to get the Cosmos and Shrouds upgraded in time. Um, we'll send them in 3 months. That's my thought. Right now, though, I think the rest of these go in. This is going to get pretty expensive. I might bring back research rate a little bit too, just to afford all this. Carrier squadrons are not going to be able to begin working up for a bit, I think. But yeah, no, this is kind of a war at a really poor time, especially because the naval minister's like, oh, you need to build a bunch of battleships now. And God, my unrest level's still pretty high too. Yeah, I mean, I can tank this cost, but it ain't good. It ain't good, and I need to get stuff like probably Corbeil, Paris is activated, and then Ruin. I'm gonna get Nancy and Fedorian active too. Um, honestly, CA wise, I'll get the those guys all active. And Latouche Treville. Um, honestly, get the Joffres active and maybe activate those destroyers. We can activate we can activate all these destroyers too, just to kind of get them working up. Division editor wise, I do also want to, in charge of the remaining destroyers with only 4 ships in them, I want to get a Protet as the destroyer leader. There we go. So only the 13th destroyer does not have a destroyer leader yet. And wow, actually they're an older class. Let me remove a saber from a division somewhere. Yeah, how about you get removed from the 11th destroyer and get added to the 13th destroyer as a flagship. So now the 11th destroyer is the only one which needs the extra thing. Oh god. Too much building. Okay, the rebuilds on Danton and Condorcet should not last long. Thank goodness, it'll get me some cost back. We'll get some more Protect class destroyers done here now. We need at least 6 more destroyers. I am working on it, as you can tell. We have, 12 under construction now. Oh, okay, that gets you 3 of those 6 you need. Okay. Captain de Vassaux has been shown to be incompetent. But you know, oh hey, a guy is now above average, or is now known to be above average. All right, division editor, 11th destroyer, add ship, make flagship, and then for now the 14th destroyer will just get the other two Protet class. Oh, someone has no commander assigned. That would be the cruiser Dreadnought, which we have an above average guy. Poor admin, but above average is fine. Would be nice to get the Eileys upgraded with better fire control too. I suppose they're on the list. Eighth destroyer. Probably have. I'll take an average rate of fire enthusiast there. Although actually, it might be good for a you know, capital ship or cruiser. Especially if like the Richelieu's, you know, Richelieu commissions and grabs someone off of an older ship. Um, but yeah, I need all my ships modernized at this point. And there is commissioned. Okay. 3 modernized battle cruisers are still like, still a good chunk of the way out. Come on. Okay, the game did not crash there. Um, Go for the win. It's just the US. I'll take the prestige. Above average gunnery expert of 2nd Battlecruiser Division. Oh, Germany has better destroyers than us. Okay, how are relations with Germany looking? Ooh, awesome. Okay, Italy and Britain are also getting mad at Germany, so if we go to war with them, we'll probably get our allies fairly quickly. Um, which is great. The guy got promoted from 2nd Battlecruiser, but we have more. Fill that spot. First destroyer does need another commander. Grab an average. Okay, good news is a lot of the rebuilds finish, and that can save me on some money. But there's no way that I can get those additional cruisers in with the funds I have. So those are probably going to go in. Oh, hold on, there's a minute. Those are probably going to go in probably once like the battle cruisers finish their reconstruction. Now, Sully's getting close. Italian government, yes. Sell that. Oh, hey, now we have better destroyers. Brilliant has broken out in a British province. I will help them, actually. Japan's commissioning ships. Um, okay, so now reserve Denton. I'll move St. Louis to the reserve fleet. I'll uh I'll reserve those, you know, those ships. I'll activate DeVoe. I think the Eileys do have to go in for a director rebuild though. Dance director. Um, Upgrade to more powerful 6-inch guns. Honestly, I'd love to put these in twin mounts. So yeah, I think I will. Yeah, we'll put those in twin mounts. And get some more anti-aircraft guns on her. Improved secondary guns. There we go. Well, if we're doing that rebuild, we might as well give them, you know, better secondary guns. And that will get basically the last of our good cruisers properly modernized. I kind of strongly suspect the old Cosmo and Shroud class, especially the old Cosmo class, those might get refit into anti-aircraft cruisers at this point, because that is a significantly easier rebuild to do than the 6-inch cruisers, or the, you know, better 6-inch designs that the, you know, Jurians and Forbin were upgraded to. Or are, you know, Forbin's still being upgraded to. Condorcet's rebuild should complete here, as well as de Goitois rebuild. Popular protests in France against high naval expenditures. Fuck. Is my funding gonna get cut again? Alliance between Austria-Hungary and the US has expired. Oh wait, I need a new aircraft. No, I'm developing one. Okay, cool. Uh, reserve Condorcet for now. Honestly, reserve the de Goitois. I still don't have enough money, but, you know, Toulouse is gonna come back, Sully's gonna come back, which will help. Assign new commander. Yeah, get an average. And then we're only 3 turns away from Aquitaine, 2 from Marseille. Toulouse has finished a reconstruction, 2 ships finished work up. Sully's finished a reconstruction. That's helpful. Yeah, we can tank this a little bit more right now. I'm going to put Sully in the reserve fleet. I do think that it's probably good to keep the old cruisers in the mothball for now, because they're not going to matter as much. Alright. Yeah, let's get Aquitaine, or let's get the rebuilds of, like, Marseille and Aquitaine done here before I throw any more cruisers in. Who doesn't have a commander? Verite's commander got promoted. Actually, I have a lucky aggressive there. Gunner, wasn't there a gunnery expert in charge of, rate of fire enthusiast in charge of a destroyer division? So you grab one of those commanders. Okay, cool. Might be good to get something on St. Louis here. Okay. Who has no commander? Who has no commander anymore? Oh, you. Do we have any unassigned above average? I mean, you have this above average aviator on an older ship. That's a Shroud class, so, yeah, you can get an unassigned. We have an average. And I'll probably want to move this incompetent guy off of Lancelot when I can. I really am needing to start getting things worked up. Oh, good thing is I didn't actually have to reduce the research rate any further. Messiah has finished a reconstruction. We should tell Great Britain that we will support them whatever comes. View all relations. Only Austria. Encourage Italy to take a hard line. Approved 20mm automatic cannon. New floatplane scout prototypes are ready. This might be a surprising two-front war. Okay, floatplane scout. Range is kind of what's important, and speed. Well, that's the pick. Rebels in the British Virgin Islands have been eradicated. Excellent. Vent answer. Those have shown themselves. Ooh, okay. Captain de Frigate has shown himself to be above average capability. Right. It's very likely that very soon Germany and Britain will go to war, and Italy and Austria will go to war. Oh no. Oh no, it's time for war, and I'm just gonna leave the ships that are returning to service in active. I think I'm gonna start moving more to the reserve fleet now. Uh, those guys will need to be activated whenever. Um, honestly, put all you guys in the reserve fleet right now. Nice having those guys already just in the reserve fleet. Um, anything else? Anything else I'm looking at? I think I will go until war starts. And we're gonna get some ships back here, which will be very helpful. Ob's still gonna be building or rebuilding for a bit, but I think I've made the right call. I think I've made the right call. The goal is to get as many ships done as I can. And right now, yep, of course. Um, I guess they can find. That was not what I was expecting at all. And there's a very good chance that Germany joins the war. Well then, we're at war now. This is probably going to be Germany and Austria versus us, Britain and Italy. It is August of 1930. We've now been at war 2 months technically. Um, right? Activate the battle line. Uh, I'm probably not gonna activate like Deploy to Loam, Pothout, and Cond. Victor Hugo, God, she needs an engine rebuild now. Activate at the very least the Goitois. Activate the older cruisers. Activate Baron. Activate all the carriers. Activate all of you. All the old ships go to trade protection now. Active fleet on all of these minesweeping ships. Given the current monetary situation, I do not think I can still have Richelieu building. Honestly, I gotta halt Ob, much as I hate to do it. No, no, no. Get Ob done. Right now we halt Penleve. And where do I get more money from? Okay. 2 months. on that, 1 month on that. So that would probably. The question is, do I? I think I get the carrier sooner rather than later. I think I have to halt ob, and I think I got to bring my research down to like 8%. That's sustainable, but we're gonna have to add aircraft to everything next turn. So, actually, you know what? Halt a squadron of tigers. Um, actually, halt two. Just get the rest of them done. Now we have extra budget. That's gonna go into aircraft. Um, but that'll be next time. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, No Name 117 Spore, with Rule the Waves 3 as France. And yeah, we're at war. Unrest level's already pretty high because of high naval spending. But like tensions were high, we're gonna wind up at war. Need to do something about it. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below. If you're interested in any of those things, you can join the Discord for notifications on these videos and any live streams I do. You can join the Twitch too, or you can go to the Twitch if you want to see any see any old live streams and see any live streams I do which aren't Rule the Waves related, which at some point I will do, but I've not done them in a while. I am sorry. I have not had time to live stream for like months. Barely have time to get these done. And there will also be a link down below to a Rule the Waves community Discord server if you are interested in that. It is officially recognized, but not actually official. Um, and outside that, thank you once again to Matrix, Slytherin, and Naval Warfare Simulations for the free copy on this. I will see you next time. I still have to do a key giveaway. It's been too long, and I've not had like any time to live stream for months. That's probably there's a chance that lets up soon. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping I can make something happen sometime soon. I don't know when that's going to happen. It will happen. I will guarantee it. It will happen. It is going to be it's going to be late. I wouldn't even be shocked if I don't even have I would not be shocked if I don't have the willpower to do it until like September or October, honest to goodness. Um but I will do it. I will promise to do it at some point in time. I promise to do that. I just I need to be in a situation where I have the energy and have the time, and on almost every day I've not had either, and I still need to complete the German series of Rule the Waves 2. Like do a last episode of that and then 3. I would not be shocked if that's sometime in the August, September, October range to actually get this stuff done. I don't think July is a possibility on those. Anyway, with that all, I will see you guys next time, and yeah. Bye.